Hey everyone, Prashant this side. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm here with pre-match analysis of Gujarat Titans versus RCB. Interesting match. Number one, if RCB wins, I think they are very close to qualifying for the playoffs. Gujarat Titans have performed well in the previous match, so they will also be eyeing for additional points and stay tuned in the race as well. Before we dive into the complete match analysis, I just want to talk about both the teams, right? Before we go on head to head and talk about the figures and all, so let's try understand how Gujarat Titans have been performing and what are the key factors which they might have to consider before this match, considering that RCB has a very good bowling lineup and a strong batting lineup as well. And then I will also talk about some of the RCB related changes as well, right? So here I'm keeping the analysis very simple. I don't want to get into a lot of numbers or figures, which might be overwhelming. Let's get into simple facts, understand how Gujarat squad looks like and what changes they can bring in before this today's match. So let's start with the team. How the team looks like. So we have a batters, good number of batters, Shubman Gill, Joss Butler, and we have a lot of options here. Then we have good number of all-rounders, which is a key factor for Gujarat because I think they can have some leverage of trying out few new faces as well. Then we have good number of bowlers as well, and I think they performed really well in the previous match. Although there are hiccups here and there, which I will talk in some time. Let's go back to the previous encounter of Gujarat versus CSK. What happened there, right? How did Gujarat dominate in this particular match? So if we look at the bowling stats here, so most of the bowlers are have contributed well and taken wickets and have controlled the economy, except Rashid Khan, who is a key bowler for them. I think Rashid Khan will be a key factor, considering that he's a very good, he has very good experience and he is an international bowler, right? So, considering all these facts, I believe Gujarat Titans will not look into doing much of the changes, uh, except one thing which I would really want them to try out is in place of Shah Rukh Khan, who is not performing that great this season. Can they bring in someone like Anuj Rawat or someone, right? So if we just look at the batters here, right? No harm in trying out new faces. Shah Rukh Khan here is placed in all-rounder section. So can we bring in Sai Kishore instead of Shah Rukh Khan? Since Shah Rukh Khan is not contributing well with the bat, or maybe Jayant the other way as well, right? I would really want Gujarat Titans to do that one change, right? So if we just look at batting figures of Shah Rukh Khan, right? So he has played 8 matches and he has just scored 35 runs, which is way, way too less, right? So considering this, I would feel that Gujarat Titans might think of one change, which is bringing in someone else in place of Shah Rukh Khan. So if you ask me, I would definitely go with either Jayant Yadav or Sai Kishore. Why not give them the chance, right? Yeah. So that would be one change, and I don't think Gujarat would be looking for too many changes here, considering that batting is pretty sorted. Somewhere middle order needs to perform well, and bowling is also in form. Except that some of the bowlers have failed to perform against RCB. But maintaining that lineup and giving confidence to the players. I don't think Gujarat would be trying out anything additional here apart from these changes. Yeah, do let me know in the comments if you feel that there should be any other changes apart from these. Okay, coming back to RCB. So we talked about Gujarat Titans. Now talking about RCB, right? There are a few things. RCB is doing well. They are a very strong team, and they have been one of the leading teams where they give a very strong sense of reaching playoffs, along with Punjab. So. Uh, but there are some changes which I strongly feel that RCB needs to consider. So let's quickly look at the previous encounter with the DC, right? Where they were completely dominating side. If you look at the batting, although it was a very low scoring game, I feel that the middle order of RCB is something which needs to be adjusted a bit. Let's get into that. If you look at the bowling figures, I think everyone was exceptional, except I feel somewhere Romario is struggling, and that is one of the concerning point because we need a fifth bowler for RCB. We need fifth bowler, which is missing. I think they tried out Romario in the last game because they wanted to build some confidence in Romario, but I think he's not performing that great, right? So coming back to the squad of RCB, I feel so Phil Salt is rolled out. I think there is a replacement for him. Not sure if he'll be back. I heard that he will not be back. So in that case, I think the top order would be Bethel and Virat Kohli. That's for sure. And we have pretty much everything sorted. One player which I'm pretty disappointed is the Jitesh Sharma. So Jitesh Sharma, if we look at his stats, he has played 8 matches and has scored only 62. Although he has not got chance in some of the matches, but he has failed to prove in some of the critical matches. So couple of changes I would think of as Jordan Cox instead of Jitesh Sharma. And instead of Romario Shepherd, we can get Venkatesh Iyer. That's what I feel. Or can give chance to Mangesh Yadav as well, which is highly unlikely. So what I feel is RCB has given enough chance to Romario Shepherd, and they can try out this change. The other option could be get Duffy instead of Romario Shepherd and add someone else in place of Jitesh Sharma. In that case, I think we would need keeper, and that could be a potential problem for RCB. So either they have to go with Jitesh Sharma or Jordan Cox, considering Phil Salt is not there. So highly unlikely if we are getting Duffy, Jordan Cox will not get chance. If we are getting Jordan Cox, then the other option is get either Mangesh Yadav or Venkatesh Iyer. That would be the change, but considering that RCB is in a winning streak and what I know about Rajat Patidar is that he will not try out much changes. So I feel in today's match, both the teams will go unchanged. And to be honest, I feel RCB could be dominating in this match and they have a upper hand. So I would say 60% chance of RCB winning and 40% Gujarat Titans. That's it for today's analysis. Do let me know in the comments what do you think. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.